Welcome back to White Knight, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Winter, and we are on the second floor of the house. If you are just joining the Let's Play series, I highly recommend you check out the first two. Don't be scared by the length of the second episode. I promise you, it's not all that bad. It just looks intimidating is all. So what are we doing? Well, we don't want to go down that hallway just yet. I think we want to go down here. Wait, no. Back here. Back this way. Oh, look! Henry! From Henry to Margaret. Margaret, the day I touched your cold hand for the first time, I knew we would never love each other. I'm surprised you could actually give birth to a creature as kind as William. Actually, I like to believe life chose the best for him, in spite of everything, in spite of you. I don't have much longer to live. I'm dead already for you. So be it. But I need to write about the future, about William, and about Vesper Company. I have passed my instructions to my old friend and assistant Jack Winterstone. My father has always wanted that the head of the company would be a Vesper. William, my only heir, is but a child. You will have to replace me at the board, and I trust you will handle it like a true Vesper. I don't trust you, but William still needs his mother. I have asked Jack to make sure he'll never lack anything. He will visit you every week and will have all authority to take my son from you if he notices you do not fulfill your obligations properly. Let me remind you that without my wealth, your family is nothing but a once glorious name swallowed by debts. I can only hope my death will free you from some of that anger, and that it will make you a better woman. Goodbye, Henry Vesper. So William's got some parental issues, huh? He's got a strange set of parents. Interesting.
Feeling her so close was overwhelming. For a moment, I was a teenage boy again, witnessing a woman's magic for the first time. She was beautiful and classy, like an angel who had fallen to earth. I tried reaching out to her, but to no avail. I had to find a way to get her to see me. I had to find a way to enter her world.
And we've got a little bit of a man crush going on. Well, I guess it's not a man crush. It's more just a traditional crush at this point, isn't it? She was waiting for me. No, she didn't even see me. Let's check out the paper on that one. I'm curious what it's got to say. Seated and waiting. Seated in a chair in front of a great mirror, Selena was waiting, facing her reflection as it was frozen between two worlds. I was the one to bring her back to reality. What was she waiting for? Was something missing? That's a good question, and speaking of missing, it looks as though we've missed a few clippings from the newspaper already, huh? Well, damn it. Yeah, there's two. See, the beautiful thing about these newspaper clippings is on a replay, if you're going for the trophy that gets you all the articles from the Boston Daily News, or the trophy for getting all of the articles from the Boston Daily News, I guess I should say, is that if you look at it on your second or third playthrough, whatever number you're on, you see Heels in the Stairs. That's the end of the first chapter. So those two clippings that we're missing, that we are missing, not that were, but that we are missing. I'm sorry, I'm not speaking right today. But those will be in those two clippings will be in the first chapter. So it gives you an idea of how far you need to replay the game in order to get the trophy. And it looks like, son of a bitch, we just came in the stairs and came into this room and we're already missing 3 clippings from this particular level. Fantastic. Let's take a look around. What have we got? William. Always nice to hear from Mr. William Vesper. Yesterday, Luna abandoned me. The sky was bottomless. I tried to fix the house wiring, but I ran away. Only the smoke remained. I went to town, only to learn that Selena would not sing that night. Damn the bad luck. So I drank. When I was drunk, I sat by the piano as I would at home. I improvised a jazzy lament, and when I raised the head again, she was there, holding a glass in her hand. Something burst inside of me. She started to sing, encouraging me to keep playing. Then she said, I already met pianists with golden fingers, but yours are made of flesh. There's a lot of humanity in your touch. You are talented. We drank the whole night and spoke of the past. She ended up crying. I didn't know what to do. Her face was attracting the light like the crescent moon. Now she wants me to play for her on stage. With her, I'm so happy and crazy, sick from too much drinking. Old William's got a little bit of an obsession. Let's get some matches here. And it's a little bit easy to understand. I mean, Selena's a gorgeous woman. A celebration of women or an obsession? These drawings were nonetheless beautiful. Oh, there's Selena. I like reading what she's got to say. Okay, so these are lyrics to a song. Not sure of the melody, but I'm not going to try to read those and come up with my own melody or anything like that. I suppose if you all want to do that yourselves, you'll have to pause the video. I'm sorry if I'm half-assing anything in somebody's eyes or anything, but these are cool. I like that they actually put lyrics in there. And they actually, if you read them, they do embellish her character. You know, everything is developed through the journals and the newspaper clippings and shit like that. And they're all very well done. And there's another Selena. From Selena to William, number 4. Jim loves jazz. Really, he is so sweet. I am his princess from the cold, he says. We are in May of 1936, and he thinks the West Coast isn't swinging enough. Jazz expands from New Orleans to New York, where clubs are crazy. They dance, they sing, the party never ends. And that's why everything takes a new turn this very year. Jim tells me he loves me. I am 24 and he is 15 years older, but I don't care. He is the first man I ever really knew. He wants to move his office to New York and to live there with me. New York, can you imagine? But the band refuses to go. Gatz has a kid. Marcus is about to get married. Bill doesn't like New York. This is the end of Selena and the Frozen Sons. I don't care, Jim says. The audience wants you and they will have you. My parents disagree. If I leave, I'm not their child anymore. But I already belong to my fans. Fantastic. There's a save station. I think we're okay. Well, fuck it. The match just burnt out. We'll go ahead and save right quick. Grab you a drink of coffee while you can. I'm going to. Alright, let's fire up a match and move on. There's another Selena. Number 5. I will always remember 1936 as the year I discovered the jazz clubs in Harlem, the Savory Ballroom, the Radium Club, the Log Cabin, the Cotton Club, the Theatrical Grill, with Ellington, Henderson, Calloway, Armstrong. But even though I date a colored man, I'm not one of them. In America, white people still hang African Americans. Roosevelt and the New Deal won't change a thing, William, because your country still tries to cure an imaginary disease by mutilating itself. One night, Jim encourages me to get on the stage. I am drunk and sad. So I sing a stev, a folk song from home, the same song I sang for you last time. but I improvise around the theme in a very jazzy way. After I stop, there is silence. I'm about to collapse. I feel dizzy. And suddenly the crowd bursts into applause and they go on cheering me as if they will never stop. It's because of that song that I am nicknamed The Little Northern Star by Armstrong. Dear old Louis, so far away today. So two broken souls from what could be possibly described or categorized as broken homes find each other and form some kind of bond. One of those persons may or may not be a serial killer. We don't really know at this point, do we? Alright, what do we got down here? Can we get in here? Yes, we can. Oh, flies are buzzing. Flies are buzzing. Child's drawing with the word dad. That body was Henry Vesper's. What body? Holy shit, where'd she come from? You weren't there a second ago, Margaret. Oh, come on, match. Yeah, Margaret was not there a second ago, so that's fucking comforting. Henry. June 1913. Let me slip back into character right quick and sway you all with my amazing vocal acting skills. This is June, but I can't tell which day it is. I'm not only losing my mind, I'm losing my memory as well. My father left me two things. One of the biggest companies in Boston, and this damn disease that corrupts my blood, weakens me, keeps me away from my family. When I come out of these manic episodes, I'm feeling empty, exhausted, and convinced that it is only a short break before the next one. Oh, God. Oh. What really breaks my heart is that William sees me in this state, despite all my efforts to spare him the worst of it. His affection for me hasn't changed, and I love him even more for that. As for Margaret, she finds me disgusting and makes no effort to hide it from others. She's not a wife. She's not a mother. She's a wolf, only waiting to tear you to pieces the moment you fall to your knees. I'll fight to the end, just to show her, that bitch, that blood-sucking leech, that wolf in sheep's clothing. Bravery is not the result of a strict education, nor the legacy of a long-lost glorious past. Bravery is facing hardships while remaining true to yourself. And I'm not lacking in that manner. I hope William figured it as well. Oh, God. Oh, my match burnt out. That's no good. Can we skip by a Margaret? And what was he looking at? The air was heavy, a storm was coming. Alright, stay there, Margaret. What do we got here? Oh, we need to go. Souvenirs from trips to African countries. Oh, there's something. There's a book. Margaret, read it. September 15th, 1911. Henry firmly dug his fingers into my wrists. I couldn't move, and I saw God with a sword bearing a steel star. Fear left me and I started walking away, dragging Henry out of the bed. He fell to the ground and his head hit a vase. As he was moving and trying to keep blood flowing from his open head, I talked to the shadow in him. You think you can scare me? I don't fear you anymore. If you think you have a place in this family, I will disappoint you. Henry, you can have him, but you'll never have William." Henry started crying, his eyes rolling as he was calling for his mother. God, how disgusting a madman looks. Dr. Rosenthal diagnosed aggravated syphilis, contracted God knows where. I wasn't surprised. He told me to prepare myself for the worst, that he would have other attacks. It doesn't matter. I care only about the future, about William. He can still be saved, and with him, the dignity of this house. This is my mission. I will give it all. So interesting that there's a power struggle between mother and father. Son is dragged in the middle. And I can't understand, why or why not he may or may not be a serial killer. It just boggles the mind, man. I just don't see the makings. There we go. Shed some light on the subject. Hello? Oh? Who the fuck eats food in the hallway and just leaves it? William! Journal, or diary, number 18, May 19th, 1928. I was studying an Armenian ritual sacrifice when the fuses tripped. I was grabbed and thrown into the ground by the shadows, dragged to the storeroom. I managed to toggle a switch. Electricity saved me. Enraged, I grabbed the knife and the mask. I returned to the girl. I sat on her to prevent her from moving, and stabbed her by following my instinct, straight into her belly. That sacred matrix. Her white skin was like a moon, reddening more and more with each new scar. Then I saw higher art in the making, the work turning from white, the alchemical albedo, to rubedo, the red work that concludes the magnum opus. It all made sense. Life, death, the transmutation of matter, and the active tincture of the philosopher's elixir was leaking all over me. Intoxicated, I poured her blood to the last drop and bathed in that body as I witnessed life flowing away from it. When I turned back, Luna's silvery eye had returned and was watching us from behind the window. The shadows were silent. I think I am free. Blood spoke. I found a way to quiet the night. Yeah, dude, I think you definitely picked the wrong fucking house to crash in front of and seek refuge in. Let's see what Father Henry's got to say about his now confirmed, I think, safe to say, psycho serial killer son. "William, my son, that you would see me leaving as I am now is breaking my heart. I admire your courage, and I don't know how to thank you for seeing me as your father all the way to the end, and not as a sick man or a madman. I'm tired. My fingers are shaking, and yet there are so many things I'd still like to tell you. Death is a terrible thing, William. It makes us weak, cowardly. It takes everything from us. But seeing you growing up was a constant joy for me. Thanks to you, I am more than a man. I am a father. I hope I've taught you enough. Do not trust your mother. Listen to her, be obedient, but never trust her. The day you turn 20, you will become head of the Vespa factory. Although young, you will be able to rely on precious and wise advisors. Always listen to Jack Winterstone. You already know him, and you will learn to appreciate how valuable a friend he can be. You will be free then, free from her. I need to sleep. If you are ever in doubt, play the piano. I will hear you. And Henry is gone. No longer among the living. And that's a shame. You know, it seems like he really wanted to help William out. Oh my goodness. Oh Jesus. I'm unable to light a match. Saving in progress? Okay. What was this place? Something was off. Yeah, I can't light a match. Oh!
This room was different. It was a dead space. A breach opened in the night. A world trying to mimic another. Memories, maybe. Suppressed memories. Sadness. Letting myself fall into a trap was starting to be a bad habit.
I mean, how great is that fucking voice actor? You know, that dude nails the tone and the vibe perfectly. I think the voice acting is, you know, this game is one of those cases where if the voice acting wasn't what it is, and the sound design isn't what it is, and the music isn't what it is, it would all fall apart. You know, they all feed off of each other. Oh, there we go. Well, what you missed was I kind of fucked up there and went into the dark and killed myself. So we've had to edit around that. So yeah, we're gonna hear the voice acting again.
This room was different. It was a dead space. A breach opened in the night. A world trying to mimic another. Memories, maybe. Suppressed memories. Sadness. Letting myself fall into a trap was starting to be a bad habit.
Shit. There we go. Yeah, so when it goes dark like that, it's a little bit tricky to navigate around. Which is what got me that you guys didn't see. And plus, I kind of uttered out a spoiler there in that instant that I died, so there's your main reason for the edit. Truth be told, man, truth be told. Let's get our jazz hands on and see what kind of skills this guy's got. Oh, where you going, girl? Come here.
Follow me.
I'm trying. Oh. That's no good. Oh, shit. Well, here we go with another death, because I have no idea where I'm going. And I can't light a match. Oh, it's got us. Shit. Fuck. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Letting myself fall into a trap was starting to be a bad habit.
Yeah, and so is me dying in the darkness like that. Let's try this shit again. Hello, Selena. Oh, that's a party foul.
Follow me.
I'm right with you. Straight up, because we've seen what's over there. I'm right here. Where are you? I couldn't imagine her living in such misery. She had fallen so low. Let's do it. Holy shit. Where are we now? Astronomy books. The moon, craters, seas, and myths. Well, this kind of looks like a storage room. A storage room where maybe somebody was dragged? From that hole I could see the moon. Your luck? I don't know, but let's get out of the darkness before we die. Because it's too dark to see anything back there, and if it's too dark to see anything back there, that's a death trap. And we're going to try to avoid those as much as we can. Let's see what Mr. William Vesper's got to say in journal entry number 4. October 4th, 1916. When the moon appears at night, the shadows stop shouting, so I watch it as much as I can. I feel warmth in my body. I talk to it so it would stay. When I stop watching, it's still here in front of my eyes for a while, as if it could stay in my mind. I believe that's the reason I love the night more than day, even though the night is very dangerous because of the shadows, and because of Mother. If the moon could kill her, I might be saved, and the moon would take her place. I'm only 12, and I don't want to die like that, in the dark. The poor dude, man. Oh, I have no matches whatsoever. Wait, what's that? What's that? A child had been trapped here for much too long. Son of a bitch. Okay, so this isn't where somebody was killed. This is where fucking William was kept. If he misbehaved or something, huh? Handmade but working. I feel bad for William. The more we get to know him, I really do. I mean, the dude didn't have it easy at all. The tie of the painting was weak, maybe with another blow. Oh! The painting was covering a spy hole. Things are getting murkier and murkier. Alright, let's take a look and see what we've got. Oh! No! Are you coming back again? Hell no, you're not. Okay. Oh, they're on the wall, huh? The key was waiting in the shadows, waiting for me to get it. Oh, fuck, I really don't want to go in there, man. There's a goddamn Margaret in there. We all know what Margaret's like by now. Speak of the devil, let's read some more. September 15th, 1911. Margaret's diary number 14. I found Henry arching on his bed, naked, grasping the sheets as if they were chains. When Sarah entered, she screamed, "He is possessed!" I told her to wake up the servants and go look for Dr. Rosenthal. She was too happy to leave. I came close to Henry. In the darkness, his eyes looked like 2 balls of mercury, the eyes of his son. He had scars all over his chest, inflicted by his own nails. He grasped the sleeve of my gown and hissed, "There you are, whore!" He dragged me towards him, towards the obscene swell of his crotch. The past and the present were one, drawing a sinister bloody line to the future. He was lost, a wrecked man like my father. I was doomed. God had turned his back on me. I don't know. Sometimes it's I mean, who do you feel sorry for the most? I mean, do you pity William more for growing up in this environment? Do you pity fucking his dad Henry for going crazy and being stuck with the evil bitch Margaret, or do you fucking feel bad for Margaret for falling so far from where she thought she should be. Margaret's Diary, number 13. It happened tonight, around 1 a.m. The house was quiet. Sarah had taken William to bed after dinner. Denny. She didn't take him out to Denny's. Denny's hasn't been invented yet. However, we do have Red Lobster. And the seafood Alfredo is delish. And Henry had left the living room around 10 p.m. saying he was tired. I thought we were past trying to forge excuses. I was painting in my room when I heard the yell. My heart stopped. I thought it was a delusion, but the yell resonated once again. A yell of ancient fear reaching out from the abyss. A door that I thought locked for good just slammed open in my mind. And behind it was a frightened child, who thought her father was coming back from the dead to take her. I quickly pulled myself together. I went out in the hall. The yells were coming from Henry's room. William was awake and about to enter his father's room. I sent him back to his bed, despite his tears. I knew too well what was waiting inside. So it looks as though I may or may not have read those out of order. Oh, turn that back on. Apologies for that. Oh, who's that? Was Selena living here, or was it just a madman's delusions? Well, given that this is, I'm going to go ahead and say officially confirmed a serial killer's house. I don't think she was living here on her own. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong on that. This is, after all, seemingly a story about everybody involved being a fucking tragic character. So it's hard telling who was doing what of their own will and who just got wrapped up in bad circumstances. Oh, and there's a Margaret. Oh, shit. Come on. Come on, dude. Get out of there. You got it. Get in the room. Yes. There we go. Since our match is extinguished, because that was perfect timing, I didn't put it out. Let's go ahead and save right quick. Grab your coffee. Alright, let's fire this shit up. And see if we can find any more matches, because we're a little bit lower than I would like to be at this point. Not gonna lie. And that one match really didn't help. Shit. Not at all. Okay. Well, where's the motionless sentinel at, then? I was pretty sure that she was supposed to be here. But maybe I'm wrong on that. Hello, Selena. Where are you, sweetie? Selena? Hello? Are you here? Maybe if I get back to this camera angle. Oh, what the hell's going on here? Alright, let's... Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's turn on the light switch. There we are. Now we can use the brush. I mean...
What was her story? Her beauty? Her light? They didn't match the sadness in her eyes. we were bound. She was trying to guide me, to draw me to her, like a dream which has to be dreamt just to be. She had helped me stay alive until now. This was more than enough to want her presence.
There we go. A secret door? Nothing here surprised me anymore. Oh, that's no good. Margaret! Diary number 10, April 2nd, 1906. William grows well. He has the pale skin and the weak health of his father. I watch carefully over him. He's very quick for a 2-year-old boy. I stimulate him with all sorts of tests and experiences to elevate his soul. Turner's paintings put him in a very strong state of excitement. Bach delights him. He likes things bitter, strangely, and he looks intensely at a picture of Jesus. I try reading inside him. I try to make sure this was all worth it. Will he be strong enough to be one of the pillars of this world? God, give me the faith to fight all these doubts. This morning I saw in his eyes a glimpse of light which reminded me of my father. His eyes, like 2 pits of darkness, are too deep. I don't like it. They scrutinize your soul, looking for a breach. I seized his arm to make him stop, and then I saw Henry, watching me from the doorstep. He keeps me under watch every time I am with the kid. There's probably a very valid reason for that. Just saying. Oh, there's a Margaret down there. Corner of the bed. Come on, damn it. I saw it earlier. The old kind of lamp had no switch. The fuck it doesn't. It better. Can you all see Margaret down there? Jesus. 3 out of 12. This is not going good at all in terms of matches. There we are. Yeah, I'm not happy with our match inventory at all. I would much rather have 8 or 9 of them. Oh, come on. I know, you're not looking at that. I hit the wrong... I hit it at the wrong time, damn it. Here we go. Light is a weapon. And you are my bitch. Maybe. Did I get her? Fuck, I can't tell. Let's take a look at that real quick, though. Yeah, I had to have killed her. Okay, I can't look at that. Fantastic. Wonderful. Shit, I thought you could, man. I'm sorry. But there's clearly a dead body on the bed with a crucifix through the heart region, apparently. So that's interesting. Locked. The room wouldn't let me go. The room? You're tearing me apart, Margaret! What's that? Oh, okay. Lovely. Note! Note to self. Sabotage. Electric light kills the shadows. These dark doubles of Margaret figured it out. Now they regularly sabotage any electrical apparatus so that the wirings trip in the middle of the night. With this cruel game, they are trying to wear me out, and it is working. I almost no longer sleep. So they evolve. Let's see what we got in this room here. Alright. Oh, is that a book of matches? That's a book of matches. Yes. Get back in the light. 8 out of 12. Not bad. Not bad at all. Better than 3, for sure. These books were covering modern evolutions of fashion. What was that? What is that? I hear it. Oh, that's the window. And that's our light dying. Shit. Oh, and there's a Margaret. Motherfucker. Come on, dude. You got this. You got this. Through the door. You got it, dude. You got it. Oh, no. God damn it. Shit. Oh. Okay, let's try this again. One more time with feeling. So we'll grab the key. I wonder if I can get to that and fire that up before Miss Margaret gets a little bit close to us. Or if I can just... Oh, look at that. She's going around the other way now. Fantastic. We got this. We're good. She ain't getting us this time. And see, that's one thing about this game that I really do enjoy, is sometimes the enemy placement is totally fucking random. Don't stick to a set pattern. It's just kind of, it varies each time you encounter them sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. And in fact, excuse me, not only was what we just went through a good example of that, but in the next episode, we're going to encounter that as well. You know, this is not a hard game by any means, but that randomization kind of makes it a patience tester. And some people would probably say that the whole game is nothing but a patience tester, but I think it's still pretty easy. You know, I mean, shit. When I did my speed run for this game, I clocked in at just under 2.5 hours or something like that, and that was me knowing exactly where to go. Now that would have been 2 hours if I hadn't got caught up in a couple of spots thanks to the randomization of the Margaret ghost. But anyways, let's read victim's note number 4. Miss Adams, Mr. Auerbach will receive you next Friday at 8 p.m. at his home, 36 Fairmont Street in Blacklake. As I told you when we first met, he is an important man. His moments of relaxation are essential to him, as are his business meetings, and this is my responsibility that everything goes well. I don't need to remind you that in those difficult times, the appreciation of such a man could change a lot of things for you. We expect you will be irreproachably clean and fully devoted to his entertainment. Whatever he might ask you, you will indulge. Of course, do not be late. Kenneth Lynch, August L. Auerbach's personal secretary. Lovely. So right now I think we're going to go ahead and cut this off right here because there should be a save station somewhere in here. Unless I'm remembering wrong. No, there it is. I was looking forward to rest my legs and mind in that armchair. I am too. And that's what we're going to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching White Knight Episode 3. I hope you all have enjoyed it. And again, just throwing it out there one more time. Spoiler warnings. If you are in the least bit considering picking up this game on your own and playing it yourself, I highly recommend you do so before watching the completion of the series. Can't stress that enough. I mean, I really can't. But at any rate, I hope you all have got a kick out of this one. If you come back for episode 4, if you haven't played the game, fantastic, you know? Um, that's all I got, man. We're getting into the nitty gritty of it now. It's fixing to get interesting, and I'm getting sucked into it. I really wish that there wasn't a big old thunderstorm getting ready to roll in with a whole bunch of lightning, you know, so I could keep playing. Because, man, this is one of those games, like I've said before, it just sucks me in every single time. And I just want to sit down and finish it start to finish, you know, but there's too much lightning, man. I don't want to fry my PS4 or my computer or anything. So, yeah. See you on the next one.